Dutch just said he expects the atmosphere to be electric Saturday night for a lot of reasons. Big among them being Kawhi's jersey retirement. How are you guys gonna, try to stay focused and not get distracted by that?
I mean, we just try and keep each other grounded. We're playing the team that was picked first unanimously to win the league. So we got to go in there and take care of business. So I know we're going to come in and be locked in practice and with our scouting report.
I don't think it's any different in approach to any other game. All 20 or so games, and especially the last 10 games, I feel like have all been sold out and been a ruckus crowd. So this is something we're getting accustomed to. So we'll prep like champions, like I always say, and we'll be ready to play on Saturday.
When you guys are looking at places to go, and you see San Diego State, did the fact that Kawhi and the success that he's had in the NBA, that factor in a reason for you to come here initially and you to transfer on that?
I know that San Diego State could get people to the NBA, and that's always my end goal in this. So that played a little bit of stock in it, but I can't say I came here specifically for Kawhi.
And to piggyback along with KJ, I mean, making my decision to come here was definitely a big part of it, especially Kawhi being from where I'm from in that area in the Inland Empire. Also just knowing what San Diego State and what the coaching staff and what they bring to the table. And I just feel like that give me the best bet to hopefully do something special like he did.
When you talk about Kawhi's legacy, and the real legacy is probably the hard work. And I know it's been passed down kind of through generations, from Jamal to X to, the other players to Trey, maybe even to you. Just talk about when did you first learn about what you thought was hard work, and then you got here and saw what hard work really was?
Man, I say likely this summer. It was the hardest I've had to work. Probably in my life it was to get that weight off of me. So me being able to find a gauge through my first 2 years and coming in that summer, having a mindset and having a full supporting cast behind me and my teammates as well, believing in me. I'd say that's the hardest I've worked for something, and that's just me.
KJ, when did you first realize? How long did it take you to realize that this is a little bit different here with the way players work versus maybe where you were before?
It was pretty early. It was my first workout. I came in, it was like my first workout, and I was just transitioning back to playing basketball after my second foot surgery. And Coach Jay just put me through like a hard workout, and I just knew that the tone was set, and I had to rise to the occasion. My standards had to rise, and I had to hold myself to a higher standard than I already do. So I could say it happened within the first week. I think my first workout was like the second day I was here, so I was pretty tired after that. Like, I was really exhausted, but I knew that, I had got better from when I started.
When you guys are in the practice facility and look up and you see that hand on the wall, what does that mean to you, and what message do you get from that?
It's just a little symbolic of hard work and knowing that one day, if you just keep your head down, you could look up and maybe my logo will be in the gym one day. And, it's just a testament to what he's done and the commitment to his work and his craft. So all props to him, and I'm glad that we're able to give his flowers while he could smell them and retire his jersey while he's at the peak of his career. So I just look forward to, honoring a great legend.
Matt, what does it mean to you when you see that?
Yeah, I mean, it speaks levels for me. Just because he's from the Inland Empire, just like KJ said, just wanting to be there one day and be at that level. But especially since he was from around my hometown and in that area, it really speaks levels to how hard I have to work and how hard I want to work to get to that level that he is.
No win is easy. The last night looked like it was, these starting off pretty easy. Was that as complete a game as you've been a part of?
No, I think so. That's one of the more complete games that we've played this year. I think we just went in there and just imposed our will on both sides of the ball.
And Coach said he's not sure if Kawhi's going to get a chance to talk to you guys yet. If he does, for you guys, is it starstruck? Is it keeping it all professional? Or if you had a chance to talk to him, what would you ask him? What would you say to him?
You go. For me, I'd ask him about his work ethic and different spots, movements on the court. Just talk X's and O's for me. But at the same time, we're just trying to go in there and take care of business. First things first, in Utah State.
For me, I just would like the chance to meet him. I don't want to really bother him while he's here, honoring, getting his jersey retired. So I know he's probably coming from a game or so. So I know people are going to try to talk to him. But for me, I just want to put a face to a name, and I want to make sure that he remembers that he met me. So I'll make sure that we get to greet each other.
So neither of you guys have met him before?
No.
No,
Have you seen him work out?
I've seen him work out before.
Describe that.
It's kind of surreal. You just see the repetition and the consistency that he does with his spots, and you can really tell when he's playing in games that he really gets to his spot and that he really works on that. And it doesn't matter if there's somebody there or not. If there's two hands contesting it, it's likely going in because he works on that every day, 500 times a day.
Have you seen him work?
I haven't been able to see him work out.
Is he joking around his workout? Is he all business?
No, he's all business. Honestly, I've never seen him smile. I've seen him work out twice, and both times probably watched for like 20 minutes, just in passing and just being able to just sit and watch. And I didn't see him smile once, and he's just all head down, just business.
And who does Kawhi, when we talk about Kawhi, what does he mean to you guys as players? I mean, is it just another alumni, or what does it mean for you guys? What does Kawhi mean to you guys?
I think recently he's really starting to rise on my charts of just best players ever. Everywhere he goes, he wins, and he just kind of imposes his will on the game. And people are kind of late to give him his credit, but I mean, he's kind of wrecked the league if you think about it. He's ruined dynasties, he's ruined people's plans, and he just does it with a straight face, and he does it humbly, and it's something to respect. So to go about his business like that at the peak of his career is really commendable.
And then for you guys are back on campus now. You guys broke the record for best start, best streak, 22-0. I know you said last week somebody tried to ask you to take a picture with them. What's it been like this week? What are people saying on campus?
I just feel like campus is just booming, just energetic, just because we're winning games and we broke the record. So it's just fun to be able to be on campus and people recognize your face and really just think of you as a star. And I mean, for us, we just think of each other as another person. We're just walking the same roads each day, but these people kind of look up to us, and it's just kind of fun to know.
How much time do you take to enjoy this run? The practices, games, 22-0. You get any time at all? Just let it soak in for a second, or is it on to the next game?
For me, I don't think it's really soaked in. I definitely realize, of course, that we're 22-0, but at the same time, I don't think it's really hit me yet that we're in this moment and it's just so surreal.
I think for me, I enjoy it like the hours after the game. I'm pretty active on Twitter the hours after, as you guys can see. But after that, once I go to bed, I kind of put that last game to rest, and I just restart. So I give myself a couple hours to enjoy the fruits of our labor, and then I just hit total reset. And to answer your question, I just think it's a great time to be at Aztec. The energy around campus is just electric. I went to class today, and I had my headphones on, but I just felt everybody's genuine energy. I think there's just a genuine appreciation and love for what we're doing right now. I was in passing with one of the football players I never met before, and he just talked about, the statements we're making, and he just commended us on our 22-0 win streak. So to get respect from the athletes and the student body and really feel like it's genuine, it's just something great to be a part of.
It's starting to get now into the part of the schedule where you see teams for the second time. So you get Utah State back
Right.
here. You guys already know you're getting their best shot.
Right.
Where you stand in the nation of the record right now. But do you expect anything schematically different than they might try something that didn't work before?
Of course, second time around, I know they'll look back at the film and see what worked and what didn't work, so they'll have special ripples or wrinkles in their sets to try and exploit our weaknesses on defense. But I don't think we have many weaknesses, and we're gonna get their best shot, but they're getting our best play as well. We're not 22-0 for no reason. We play well in and out every game. We find ways to win, so I believe that we'll do that again on Saturday.
And there's an ESPN article out today. It says Dayton and San Diego State are the two top 10 teams many don't know whether to take seriously. What's your guys' response to that?
I'm glad that people, don't really want to take it seriously and kind of questioning it. I feel like it just fuels our fire. It just makes us want it that much more.
Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. I just know when it's all said and done, everybody will have our respect.
Do you guys let that get to you ever, or how do you not let that get to you, or, I mean, stuff like this seems to be in articles?
No, not at all. You don't let it get to you. You just stay grounded and know. I mean, we have a chip on our shoulder. We came into the season with a chip on our shoulder. I think the transfers that came in and the guys that were in the program, especially with our freshmen that we got, all came in with the chip. We all had something to prove, and we're not done trying to prove our statement.
Everybody likes to compare the team this year to the team from 2011. I don't know how much film you guys have seen on that team. What would happen if the 5 starters for this year's team and the 5 starters from that team in 2011 get on the court? How do you think that game would go down?
It'd be pretty fun.
Right. I personally can't jog who the starting 5 on the 2011 team is. I'm sorry, but I'll have to bet on us right now.
I'm betting on us too.
Anything else for student athletes?
Is there anything else you guys want to add that we didn't get to hit on or touch on, or anything you guys want to say?
No, just with your article. If I come across an article like that, I just don't read it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.